10 days worth of gear and food. Covered some amazing country, waterfalls and huge steep mountains. Absolutely epic up here, man.
At the stag.
Got it done the last day, God is good.
That's a true hunt there, man. I've just had another look at that buck. He's actually come off his ridge and he's coming towards us. It's been a heck of a hunt. It's going to be one heck of a story once we get home from this one, man.
Dude, yeah, we're in the bottom right now. I have faith, dude. We're gonna come out the top and just, that's gonna be sick. This hunt had it all. We had crazy weather, we had ups and downs, we had, you know, a day in there where we were all getting a little tired and feeling it. I wouldn't have wrote the story any differently. I got this rifle, got the optics set up last night. It's a Browning X-Bolt that I got on loan. So I got a Loophole VX6 HD on there, Gen 2. Pretty jet lagged when I put it on, but I think it's on there right.
.400 dead center, boys.
So I'm actually really pumped because, you know, I threw this optic on here, new rifle last night, super late. We came out here, got it zeroed in probably 15-20 minutes, and I didn't miss a gong, so we're shooting good out to 400. I'm feeling good because we're all on point, and I feel confident now. I feel like we're ready.
Yeah, man. Sweet. Hunting next day.
Yeah. All right, everybody, it's 8:45 on Saturday, the 26th. We are here, South Island, New Zealand. We got Wade Kelly behind the camera. Joe back here getting the finishing touches put on the packing, but we're gonna load up with 10 days worth of food and gear, and we're headed in deep somewhere.
We're going to be going like way
up there?
Yeah. So
basically as deep in as you can go.
we're going deep, man.
Going deep.
Throwing you in the deep end, bro.
I hope I packed well.
We're going to find out.
How you looking, dude?
I think we've got a bit of calm in the chaos, to be honest.
Yeah, but you've been looking at spots, so what's the plan and what's the goal?
The goal for this trip is we are going to be hunting multi-species. So if we're setting a top goal benchmark, it's a stag each for me and you, a good mature animal. A chamois buck is high on the list as well. If we can get one of those each, that'll be the dream.
Okay.
And then finishing the trip with a bull tar, man, each. We're going over into the west coast, so we're flying over the divide, dropping into the west coast of New Zealand, into some, I call it tiger country. So it's going to be some pretty gnarly stuff.
Legit country, huh?
Yeah. It's going to be a proper taste. I'm not taking hunters to some poncy ass blooming field where, you know, this is the real deal.
The real deal, dude. Like Heli Rural does, like they can do DIY stuff for Americans. If you guys want to, if like Americans want to come in and like go to a hut or something, he does that stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
See, once you teach me, I can just come back. I don't even need you anymore.
You might not survive this week, man. I'm actually kind of hoping that you don't come back.
About a 35-minute helicopter ride back in here and covered some amazing country, just waterfalls and big rivers and huge steep mountains. Saw a couple stags and some chamois rolling in. So we're up here, we got a water source, we got 10 days worth of gear and food, and it's a pretty awesome place to be able to live for a week or 10 days. So we're gonna get camp set up today and probably start glassing for animals, but absolutely epic up here, man. All right, so we're just gonna stay pretty close to camp tonight and just kind of feel it out. Look back here for a minute and we're gonna go over across here. What are we gonna do?
And I reckon if we can get in there, find a little nice sheltered spot out of this wind, we might have a good glassing knob just to watch the whole valley. We're gonna see a lot of country.
Hang out and like pick it apart.
Man, honestly, like for the whole day we could stay there, but we can see miles of country all up there. So,
is this the one we flew up?
Yeah, well, we flew up the edge of it. It's a huge, big leading valley, and it's sunny. It's got good food. There's potential that the deer are just, they'll be just scattered up there, man. So if we can find a good spot where we can sit down and watch over it, that's all we want to do today. It's morning number 1 here at our camp, so we all had a pretty good sleep last night. But we're up nice and early, ready to go, and we're going to make our way to the top of the hill just above camp. And there's a pretty good vantage point where we can look into some tiger country, so that's the plan.
So we saw that hind yesterday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so while I was getting water up there, we managed to spot a hind just bedded down on the benches below us. So it'd be good to have a proper look over this side. And we've all got our breakfast, we've got coffees. We're going to go up there and we're going to chill out, have our breakfast and coffees, and hopefully spot a monster. A monster. A monster. Got a spiker, lone spiker, just moving his way down the mountain. See this this hump here with the darkest scrub on the bottom. And you see to the right hand side of that scrub, there's the rocky patches. Have a look at those rocky patches. Kias, eh? They're so mischievous and so intelligent, but so destructive. I'm gonna make a coffee. Get a coffee on the go and then settle in and do some really extensive glassing below us. Do you have that in America?
Makona or Kona?
We call it Makona.
While Joe was finishing his coffee, I decided to take a quick look over the top, and I could not believe what I saw.
Okay. If you look, you see this like bench right here, the yellow.
Yep.
Towards the top.
Yep.
He's walking away from us.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He's looking back kind of now.
Oh yeah, bro, that's a good stag.
Okay, this one is go. All right. We're just making coffee down here, and I popped up just to take a look. Finally spotted one, and it's a stag. Woo. Pretty nice stag over here. He's gonna go grab the spotter.
Hunter's just spotted his first animal for the trip. And turns out it's a really nice mature stag, like it's a good one, real good one. So we just got him on the cameras at the moment. He's just making his way up that ridge top. He's a good stag, man. He's a real good stag. We're definitely going to make a move on the stag, but we just need him to go bed down. We need him to basically decide what he's going to do for the morning. Right now he's feeding.
Dude, he's a good stag, man. Can you tell what he is? He's a bit far away to actually see, but count points, but that's a shooter 100%. If you had 3 before his tops, didn't he, at least, really? Yeah. Just couldn't tell about the crowds. Yeah. But they had a good frame on him. I saw him walking away. Well, I can see like a good frame, That is a proper stag. Like, that's 100% a stag we're going to try and make a move on. I think we'll have our breakfast, have our coffee, just get everything organised, and then we'll start making our way above. But we'll be conservative because we don't want to bump the stag. If the stag knows we're here, that's it, gone. We'll never see him again. So be conservative, we'll be careful, and we'll use this wind. This wind's pretty cold up mountain. Yeah. We'll use this wind to our advantage and try to get above him where we can find where he's bedded, where he's hanging out, where he's feeding, and try to get in and make a move on him from there. But good. Yeah, let's get a coffee. Is finished making that coffee. Yeah. I've just been up here sipping my coffee, looking out, and a chamois buck has walked up on the skyline. It's most likely the same animal that Hunter got a brief glimpse of just above us.
It's in the same spot the other one was.
Oh, it's the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that other one was closer.
No, he was right there on the skyline.
So it's a definite buck, definite chamois buck, and it looks like a good mature animal from here. So if we get in on that, there's also
2 shooters.
2 shooter animals in 2 of our species on the first morning. And I haven't even finished my coffee yet, I'm halfway through. So it's cool, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's awesome, man.
So you wake up early like me, have your coffee in the tent, and then you can spot the big stags.
Oh, you had a coffee in the tent? Yeah, but then look at this, man.
I know.
Look at my coffee spot.
I drink another coffee, so I'm going to run out sooner, probably.
Okay, so I've just had another look at that buck. He's actually come off his ridge and he's coming towards us. He's standing there looking directly down in this direction. So I've just come up with an idea. I'm wearing a black thermal top. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to go and put it on trekking poles up here on the ridge where he can see it. And then we're going to sit back and see if he can come all the way in. Now, we don't want to blow our chance with the big stag. Currently the big stag's over 1 kilometre away in the next catchment over. We want that stag to go and bed down somewhere before we make a move on him. If this buck comes all the way in here, my rifle is suppressed. So if he comes all the way in here, we can potentially make a move on this buck with the suppressed rifle in close range. It looks like a good buck, so we're going to do it. I'm going to get my top off and we're going to go and set it up there and see what happens. Right, now we need to get a rifle ready. We need to get set up because he's potentially going to come right in here, close range. So this buck's had to change of plans, unfortunately. So he made it into the big boulder field over here. And something made him turn around, and he's just slowly been working that face again. Now he's just bedded down on the top of that little knob over there. So yeah, I mean, it could have been, he may have seen us moving around on the cameras and stuff like that, and he may not have liked what he saw. He's not spooked, but he's definitely not coming in on a string like he was 5 minutes ago. So they're small targets, and currently he's about 560 meters away, I think it is. I'm definitely not shooting from here, but there's a spot over here. Hunter ranged it at 200. If we got to that will close the distance a bit more, but I'm kind of in 2 minds personally, and we've just had a brief talk about it. But that big stag that Hunter spotted just before is like, we may never see a stag like that again on this hunt. So it's you spotted it, the first animal for the trip. So if we can successfully hunt that for your first New Zealand red stag, that's a cool story.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I like stags more than chamois. Especially big ones that I spotted.
Big donkeys like that, eh?
Big New Zealand donkeys.
Big old stags, boy.
It was a nice chamois, but right now the priority is that stag, so we're gonna move up this mountain and see if we can relocate him.
The valley's right here below us, where he went into. So we'll try and get to that little rocky piece just down here. Stay down low, try and creep to that, and see if we can see enough of it. But the stag could be right here somewhere. We just got to try and pick him up before he sees us.
While we were eating lunch and waiting on that stag, I saw some movement out of the corner of my eye and looked over, and that chamois buck had worked in within like 40 yards. But he was so close that we couldn't even grab the gun and get a shot off without spooking him.
That was a big buck, that one. Yeah, that was a big one. We've got probably an hour at the max of daylight. What do you reckon? Should we get down and look over this last point, which will open up some new country we haven't looked into yet? There's a chance that stag has gone around there.
Yeah, we don't know what the weather's gonna be tomorrow, so we don't know if we're gonna be able to look at it tomorrow.
Exactly.
So let's take a look before it gets dark, for sure.
And we're right there, we may as well.
Yeah.
I can see 2 deer. So we could have a stag down there with them, potentially. Got a stag down here. Yeah, he's too young, he's just a young one.
He's a nice young one.
Yeah. He's looking for hinds. I'll give him a roar and see what he does. Let's get the camera on him. Okay, you guys ready? He's looking up this way. turned, he's looking back. I'm going to give another roar, but in the opposite direction. It's post-rut, like it's late April. They sort of stop rutting mid-April, but you can still get them. You can still get them pretty excited in these weeks at the moment. So right now he's turned. He's really curious, looking up.
He's a young buck. He's looking for a fight.
He's looking for something. Maybe not a fight. Maybe the opposite of a fight. He's staring straight up here. He'll be contemplating whether or not to come up here.
It's interesting, the animals are pretty responsive to my calls and decoys and stuff around here.
They are, yeah. In the peak of the rut, that guy would come right into 5 yards. It'd be good. You'd be able to roar. He'd be roaring down there. He'd be going all crazy. He's coming in now.
He's beautiful, man.
We actually had a pretty good day. We were talking about it before. It was a long day, but we actually saw quality animals.
Yeah.
We saw animals, man.
And I was saying to you earlier too, like a lot of times you get so focused on looking for animals that like you forget to like look at the scenery and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially coming to a new place. Like you see this a lot, obviously, but like today was the first time I got alone for a second. I just looked back and I was like, whoa, this place is sweet.
Yeah,
it's just so cool looking.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just take a look around and just remember where you are, because it's pretty special, eh?
Listen to the birds chirping, like the river down like in the valley.
Listen to those beautiful kias chirping after they've destroyed
Getting
the camp.
paranoid about your tent getting demolished by parrots.
We had no kia damage at camp tonight. So yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Coffee time in the morning.
Coffee time.
See if we can see another big stag first thing in the morning, eh?
Let's do it. Alright, so it's morning 2 and we're having coffee inside the tent because it's a little nasty out. You can't see too much, huh?
We've got like 100 yards visibility, a little bit of rain coming down. So we're just having a cruisy morning. There's no point in going sitting out in the weather getting wet when you can't see anything.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a little break in the clouds, maybe, we think we might be able to see, so we're getting kind of antsy. We're just gonna book it up here to the top, right behind camp, and see if we can see back in there. That's kind of the area we saw that stag yesterday, so who knows? But it's pretty nasty weather, but just go see what we can see.
Just seen a stag. I literally only got to see him for probably 10 seconds. Yeah. I could see his silhouette, I could see antlers, and the cloud was pushing him.
He said about 400 yards.
Around 400. Okay. So that cloud's coming in, so you're gonna have to be quick.
Oh, I see him, yeah. He looks like a younger one, eh?
Yeah, he's a young stag. But it's good to see though, because it's the first animal we've seen down on that side.
570 yards.
Is he?
570.
Okay. I think we'll see some more animals down there.
Yeah, that's good. Good spot, dude. You spotted that with tins.
Okay, we've got a helicopter just turned up into the area. Looks like they're flying around trying to heli hunt animals, which is what happens this time of year, unfortunately. But all the animals we've been looking at, these stags, have just bailed off into the scrub. And I've just looked down below us, and the closest stag is literally like, he's come down about 5 yards and he's buried himself into the scrub. I can just see his antlers laying flat in the scrub. and 2 hinds have appeared and they're poking their head up over the scrub. The stag that I saw way in the distance is gone. But yeah, goes to show, instead of running, he's literally dived into the scrub and he's hiding in the scrub, which is kind of cool. So it's currently clear over there now, so it's enticing us over there.
We can't sit still for too long.
You can look like up here, you can see a thick line of fog, so everything this side is just white out. Everything that side's like sporadic, clear. It's quite nice.
So we'll go for a walk anyway.
Let's do it,
Stretch the
man.
legs.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, well, we're hanging out here in this little knob, watching the sun go down, just monitoring this stuff down here to make sure deer doesn't pop out. We are definitely out here hunting hard. Joe is a really good hunter. He hunts hard, he hunts till dark. He's always pushing to the next spot to find animals. Good dude, so I'm learning a lot from him. And he can hike, dude. Let me tell you, he can hike. I'm right there with him, but he can hike, man. He makes it look so easy on his videos, but I have a whole like new level of respect for what he does, like self-filming all this stuff. I mean, this is some tough hunting, so hats off to him. And Wade's crushing it behind the camera, so probably it for the night. Pack up and head back to camp, eat some dinner, and make a plan for the morning based on what the weather's going to be. So we'll wake up and see what it's like and go from there.
It's the 29th of April. It's our 4th day in here, but our 3rd full day in here. Hunker in, settle in. Might be 2 days of sitting in the tent. We'll see, but I'm pretty comfortable in here. I'm in the Seek Outside Cimarron, and I got a half nest, and it's keeping me dry. As you can see, I have a nice area to chill and relax. When you're hunting extreme environments like this, like Alaska or West Coast of New Zealand, places like just with extreme weather, like pretty much always can go ahead and count on losing at least like 1 to 3 days to weather. It's pretty much normal, so we'll see how it goes. But right now we're just hanging out, waiting on this weather to clear. We can relocate this stag or find another big one, and or big chamois bucks. We will not pass up opportunities at nice chamois bucks along the way, but the goal is the big stag. I'm literally praying that my tent does not get shredded and blow away. As the morning dragged on, the weather just got worse and worse until about 8:30. A gust of wind snapped one of my line locks and just completely blew my teepee away. Thank God Joe had a backup tent, which was our savior, and I was able to move in there real quick. And we spent the rest of that day and all night just holding onto our tents for dear life and praying until about 3 a.m. when Joe's tent failed and he had to crawl in with me. It was the longest, scariest, most stressful, and probably most dangerous night of my entire life. We're going on like almost hour 12 of hellacious winds. It's like a hurricane, basically, or a tropical storm. And rain. It's like holding it up with my other hand. just like sounds like airplanes taking off, like these huge like giant ocean waves just sweeping over the mountain, and then like 5 seconds later you just get pounded. There's no way out. We just got to get through it. Hopefully there's a big stag waiting on the other end of this, because this is the most extreme environment I've ever been in by far. I was not prepared, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the worst one yet. I just hope we make it through this. And if we do get a stag on the end, that would just be amazing. But right now, I'm not even thinking about stags.
Boys, all good?
Yeah, we're good. You good?
Good.
Right now, I'm not even thinking about stags, to be honest. I'm thinking about surviving a storm. God is good. He'll protect us. He is my refuge and strength. Just gotta make it through this. Signing off.
This is it. This is our last backup tent, and we're trying to survive. But no, we're on the right track. We've got a storm sort of easing now, don't we, Hunter? So
Yeah, it's not too bad right now.
yeah, it's been a wild time, man. We had a pretty solid forecast. We had 2 days of rain that we were preparing for, which ended up being low cloud and rain, and then all of a sudden we get this wind. This wind I wasn't aware of. I could see we were going to get some wind, but not like this. Like me and Hunter were just talking. He was saying he felt like there was gusts up to 75 miles an hour. I was thinking 100-kilometer-hour winds in my tent. It's like, it was hectic. I've seen some pretty gnarly storms over the years up in the mountains here, but this one's just dragged on.
So basically, I came all the way to New Zealand for the worst storm Joe has ever seen, and this dude spends a lot of time in the mountains.
The first tent gave way, the TP gave way at 8:30 a.m. yesterday morning, and from that point on it's been non-stop.
It's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse, till the point of last night being really scary.
Yeah, like I've had like real deep snow, I've had bad winds, I've had tents getting destroyed in minutes, but this one's just dragging on. Like literally last night, the entire night we were all awake.
Just bracing ourselves.
Yeah. When my tent gave way, the outer fly ripped, and I just bailed out of there because I'm exposed to the elements now, because my inner started to rip first.
Hey Hunter, you got room over there, mate.
Got room over there, mate. And he did. So I climbed in here, and then he's bracing one side, I'm bracing the other side. And before I came in here, I checked on Wade though. I was like, "You all right, Wade?" And he's fully in his survival bivvy inside the remnants of his tent. Like it's pretty serious, eh?
A couple of times before you came in, I was like, "Joe, are you worried yet?"
My answer to that was, I'm not worried yet, but when we lose 2 more tents, I will be starting to worry. and we lost 2 more tents, and then it's like we've got snow, we've got sleet, like it's in the negatives, it's cold, and the wind gusts up to who knows what they were, 100, 120 kilometers an hour or whatever it was. It's ridiculous.
We have decided we are not going to wimp out and hike down to the cabin. Wade has decided he's going to tough it out in his excuse for a tent over there, and we're going to shack up in here and wait this junk out and try to kill some stags.
It's been a heck of a hunt. It's going to be one heck of a story once we get home from this one, man. Hopefully we get an animal. If we get an animal,
dude, yeah, we're in the bottom right now. I have faith, dude. We're going to come out the top and just, that's going to be sick. I think the animals will be ready to get out, and I'm just glad that we decided to stick it out. I have a feeling that it's going to pay off, and when it does, this is going to be quite the epic story, awesome adventure. So, ready to do it?
Let's go, man.
So we're going to finish getting packed up here, grab a little food, and then get out there and see if we can find something.
So I've just picked up a chamois. I was actually watching it, and 5 more walked out behind it. They ducked straight up over the top, out of sight pretty quickly, but I got Hunter on the area, and in a few minutes we've seen them just milling about. We get a brief glimpse of them and they disappear. So it looks like there's a bunch of them over there. We're going to try and get above them. It means we're going to have to go right up through the snow and get to a vantage point probably similar to where we were earlier on in the week. Get up there and we should be able to look down into the zone where they're at, and hopefully we can pick out the buck, because I'd say there's at least 1 buck there. There was another animal that came through from a different direction, like smelling their trail, so there could be 2 bucks there. So there's a chance that we may be able to double up on chamois bucks, but we need to cover the distance. They're about 1,100 away, so they're a long way away. I got 2. How many you got, Hunter?
I see 1, and then I see like a little head poking out of the brush.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I see 2.
there's probably at least 4 or 5 more of them down there somewhere. So we'll try and see if we can.
Tucked into that stuff tight, aren't they?
They are tight, man, but there's no wind down there, which is good. You can sort of see why they're down there, eh? It's nice and sheltered. I'll just have a look and see if there's anything else, but...
We saw 2 chamois like 300 yards below us, or just above them, trying to slowly creep in.
We got 2 more walked out below them. There's gonna be more.
After sitting and watching those does for several hours, finally a buck stepped out.
Oh yeah, it's a buck.
Yeah, man. 224. We'll let him go over to those does. Wait till he reappears.
He's gonna come down right there in that grassy spot, probably.
Yeah. I might actually get the pipe on and just shoot on this.
Hit. You went down to the right. Oh, he's tipping. He's down.
Yeah.
Shambuck down.
Right, guys. We're feeling pretty good, man. I just got word that the storm that we just pushed through was the worst flooding in 50 years. So we weathered a pretty gnarly storm, and to have a day like this and to be successful on a nice buck, you can imagine how stoked we are right now. So we're gonna pack up all our gear, make our way down there and recover our buck. He, as you saw, he toppled over the edge on that other side, so hopefully it's not a sheer vertical cliff, but we're about to go find out.
On the board, dude.
Yeah, man. I knew if we watched those does long enough, a buck would come in, and
It worked.
It worked.
He's a big buck, man. Look at that.
Dude, the thing compared to my Spain buck is way bigger.
He's a big old buck.
It stinks.
He's old too, man. Dude, that's probably one of the better bucks I reckon I've ever got.
Yeah?
That's a solid one, man. It's a
He's
good one.
thick, dude. He's got good length.
Yeah. Older buck too, going by the annuli on his horns.
Real good dorsal ridge.
Yeah, man.
He's all ruddy too, you can smell him.
He's ruddy. He's going in for all those lusties that were below us. What do you reckon, man? Pretty exciting.
Yeah, man. I'm just taking it all in. Like this,
Yeah.
this view, hanging out with you guys. Awesome animal.
Yeah, pretty freaking cool, man. So good when a plan comes together just like that. It was basically perfect how it worked out. So
It was.
yeah, well, you managed to drag him up out of the depths of the freaking tiger country up to this sort of semi-flat spot, and here we are.
Yeah,
Nice buck.
I've never seen one with a winter coat, and they're beautiful, man.
Yeah, pretty cool, eh? So he just turned up out of nowhere. Like, we were watching this area for ages, and then I looked down and with my naked eye I spotted him. He was heading straight in for those does, so it's perfect.
Yeah,
The
dude.
sniper spot was perfect. Yeah, so it's the first animal down for our trip. The trip is storm after storm. 50-year storm they're calling it, and we just weathered it. So yeah, we've had our ups and downs, as you guys know. We've had our challenges, but we're feeling pretty blessed to get a nice animal. And we've got I think three more days or so, and hopefully we can find a big old stag for Hunter or something for Hunter. But yeah, we're happy chaps. We got something solid. So we'll just better give old Scott a shout out. If you ever want to do a hunt like this, guys, remember you can contact Scott at Halley Rural. Their website contact page will be in the description. So jump on and give Scott a message, give him an email, and you too could do a hunt like this. He's a pretty good pilot too, isn't he?
Yep, he's a great pilot.
Yeah.
Just hopefully you don't catch a 50-year storm.
yeah.
When you do.
Yeah, when you're booking in advance, yeah.
Well, now's a good time because there won't be anything like that for another 50 years, so.
That's right. We took the hit for you. Yeah, you got anything else to say, man? While we got this buck, we're going to get a few photos, but we're sort of taking in the moment a little bit.
Yeah.
Finally time to relax a little bit and enjoy the hard work, you know?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, just pushing through all that tough storm and then to have the plan come together today and just have a beautiful evening. Pretty perfect, man. So we got a couple more days to hunt and it ain't over yet.
Yeah.
Solid buck, dude.
Yeah. Real stoked with that, man. Good old, big old nasty buck.
Stanky buck.
Fuel in there. Do it all in one hit.
You got it handy? Okay. Looks good.
Oh yeah, looks good. Dude, some of these are like ready to try. I mean, I think we should eat these.
Yeah,
you
go
don't
on.
want to overcook them. Oh, got a nice little caramelization on there. Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
It's the spot, eh?
Very good. Alright, so you are trying out my traditional fresh meat taco, eh?
This is your tradition, and I'm proud to be part of it. See what happens. Literally just fresh meat in a wrap. That's it. Bit of salt and pepper.
Cheese, if you have it handy, is good too, but this way you can taste the meat better. Pretty good, eh?
Really good. Yeah. Although,
Your next bite will be more meatier.
not bad, man. That's good.